Jim is a go-to guy, but when you go to him, you feel like you're very comfortable and you chose the right person to go to.
If I have a question and I'm not totally sure, where do I go? I'll ask Jim McErlane.
Jimmy's a wonderful guy. You know, if you Google searched him, which I did for today, it comes up with a list that's an arm long. You know, it's like Westchester University scholarship named after Jim. He's a member of the board. He's the go-to guy when the governor needs somebody to look at privatization. He calls on Jim. When the Supreme Court needs somebody to look at judicial behaviors, they call on Jim. When people locally are running for office, they call on Jim.
He helps everyone that he can in the business environment so that not only does he benefit, but everyone around him does as well.
This honor should have been bestowed on Jim long ago, but it wasn't because he never is in the forefront.
It's wonderful that the Chamber is honoring him, because he's the kind of guy that you might have passed over because his name's not in the paper, because he's not, you know, not a real public guy. But he's a really important guy in the community.
And his mother came to this country and was very helpful in the community in which they lived.
When you're brought up a certain way, and both of us have Italian mothers, you know how you were taught. And when you give back, you don't do it to receive.
And having been raised with that, he has applied it consistently throughout his life, including in his business career.
He's a very mild-mannered, quiet guy, bright but not domineering, a kind of guy who will explore with you, you know, on an intellectual level, sort of every question.
He's a community person, he's a service person, and has been consistent in that throughout his lifetime.
You don't always see his name, but I'll tell you something. He is a driving force behind a lot of things that many people don't know.
He really does want to help people, and he doesn't want to detract from that help by having people heap praise on him.
He is not only a person who helps with different things, but he is definitely a family man.
He has 2 children, Lisa and Bonnie, and grandchildren now, 2 grandchildren, a boy and a girl who he loves very much, and he travels often to see them up in New York.
If anybody says, well, who do you go to for this question? Call Jim McErlane. You know, the guy has been, he's been just a fixture behind the scenes.
And he's sitting there right now saying, oh, I don't think I deserve this. I really don't. You know what? You do deserve it. It's really hard, and it's kind of humbling, but once in a while, you just got to take a little honor.
Jim, there's nobody more deserving of this award. Congratulations, my friend.
You know, everybody in this room can say, I'm a friend of Jimmy's, and that's the best award you can get.
There's no one more deserving than you of this award. Enjoy. You the man.